Question commentaire. Questions and comments. The honourable member for Port Moody Coquitlam.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to start by thanking all the care workers that continue to keep people and the economy healthy. I want to thank the folks in Port Moody Coquitlam at Eagle Ridge Hospital for their care for all of us. Yesterday, the government did not acknowledge care workers. There was no gratitude for long-term care workers, healthcare workers, teachers, janitors, personal support workers, and all the unpaid workers that volunteered and homeschooled during this pandemic. Life is about caring for each other, Mr. Speaker, and so my question to the Conservative is, which programs in the budget that people are benefiting from would the Conservatives cut? Is it dental care for children, quality child care for families, or the $8 billion increase in military spending?
The honourable member for Abbotsford.
You know, Mr. Speaker, that's a fair question. What would we cut? I mean, that's a question that should be asked. Well, I'll start. For one thing, we would cut the failed Canada Infrastructure Bank, right? $35 billion, Mr. Speaker. This is an institution that has not delivered the infrastructure that it was supposed to deliver. But I do want to put a shout out to all of those workers that the member referred to. Yes, many of these people, the teachers, the healthcare workers, have been on the front lines. They are the heroes within our economy that went to work knowing full well the risks involved, and they served us so well. And Mr. Speaker, the member mentioned the long-term care workers. That is a problem. Long-term care for seniors in this country is a real vulnerability. In a couple of years, 25% of Canadians will be seniors. Can you imagine? Over the age of 65? Who's going to be taking care of them? Will they age at home? Will they be in institutions? Who's going to be caring for them? That's something we really have to get our minds around. So I do thank the member for asking that question. But in terms of cutting, I'll say one last thing, Mr. Speaker. It's very clear that this budget does not reflect a triaging of issues, and otherwise a prioritization of the issues that matter most to Canadians. So I would say to this member, had the government gone through a proper prioritization process and actually implemented and spent on the things that Canadians really need and care about, this budget would have looked quite differently and would have actually been much more responsible, because Canadians, I believe, do want to live, they want government to live within their means, because Canadians live within their means. They have balanced budgets. Without balanced budgets, they go broke. They know that. Unfortunately, this government doesn't.
Question